Yo, our boys finally touched down at Kansaki Peak. They've been hunting for the legendary Agam Dojo, and they just found it tucked away in the mountains. This place is looking straight up ancient and heavy with history. You can feel the tension in the air already. It's about to go down. Washitsu Nayoshi is in the building, and he is not playing around. He's here to find the absolute strongest swordsman and prove his own worth. He made it just in time, and now all that's left is to see if he's really about that life. The man is focused and ready for combat. We're talking about the OG, Kurigane Jinsuke, the man of 1,000 slaughters. This dude was a literal menace back in the day, taking out thousands before he just vanished into thin air. His Agam style is stuff of nightmares. Even though he's gone, his shadow still hangs heavy over everything. Nayoshi's rolling deep with the Hyouga brothers now. These guys are looking way too confident, if you ask me. They're acting like they already won the fight before it even started. But hey, they're here to see if the legends are real or just hype. Let's see if they can back it up. The Hyouga brothers are already talking about their 100 Ryu. They're calling Nayoshi Young One, and acting all high and mighty. Nayoshi is just telling them to shut up and watch. He's here for the strength, they're here for the cash. Different motivations, same dangerous path. The vibes are getting darker by the second. The brothers are telling Nayoshi to just stand back and watch how the pros do it. They're underestimating the Agam style, and that might be their first mistake. Something tells me this ain't gonna be as easy as they think. Wait, hold up. Who is this kid? He's just sitting there eating an apple like it's a picnic. He's asking them if they're prepared to die right here. Talk about a crazy entrance. Our boys are caught completely off guard by this little dude's confidence. This kid says his name is Gama and he's the real deal from the Agam school. He's showing off some proof and acting like he's the boss. The brothers are looking at him like, is this a joke? But Gama's got that look in his eyes that says he's seen some things. Gama is straight up telling them they ain't going nowhere unless they pass his test. And get this, he's gonna fight them unarmed. The disrespect is legendary. He's just sitting there all cool while the big dudes are starting to lose their cool. This kid is built different. Masato is losing it. He's telling the kid to quit playing around before he crushes his insides. He's flexing his reputation, saying the Hyouga brothers are famous for being demons. But Gama just looks bored, man. The tension is reaching a breaking point right here. The brothers are still laughing, thinking Gama's just a 12-year-old playing soldier. They're like, let me handle this kid. But Nayoshi isn't so sure. He's starting to see that this kid might be a lot more dangerous than he looks. Pride is a dangerous thing, man. Yo, Masato just went for the kill. He drew his sword in a literal blink and swung right at the kid's head. He's even laughing about it, saying it's just a joke. Nayoshi is panicking, thinking the kid is a goner for sure. That was cold-blooded. Wait, did he just catch the blade? Gama caught a full-speed sword strike with his bare hands. Everyone is losing their minds right now. Nayoshi and the brothers can't even believe what they're seeing. This kid just turned the whole world upside down in one move. Gama just style on him. He dodged, countered, and hit Masato so hard his eyes went white. He's calling out Masato for being careless and dirty, for drawing a sword against an unarmed kid. The tables have officially turned, and Masato is looking real bad right now. Everyone is straight up stunned. Gama just took out one of the Hyouga brothers like it was light work. He's even critiquing the sound effects of the attack. He's like, that should have been a shupa sound, not a BH. The level of disrespect is off the charts. Gama's like, alright, you passed. Follow me. He's leading them inside the dojo now, acting all friendly again. But you know the Hyouga brothers are feeling some type of way about getting humbled by a kid. Naoshi is just impressed. The real journey starts now. Now we meet Senka, the daughter of the late leader. She's all class, apologizing for Gama being rude. She's telling them to make themselves at home. From a crazy kid to a beautiful lady. This dojo is full of surprises. Our boys are looking a bit confused, though. Nayoshi's dropping the big one. He wants to fight the current leader. Everyone is looking at him like he's crazy. He's asking for Kurigane Jinsukdano by name. You can hear a pin drop in that room. He really came here to challenge the GOAT himself. Huge plot twist. Jinsuk isn't even here. He went missing years ago and left Gama as the only student. Everyone is straight up shocked. Naoshi looks like his whole world just crashed. All that climbing and fighting just to find out the legend is a ghost. The brothers are heated. They're calling it a waste of time and laughing about how the legendary place only has one brat left. But Gama is just sitting there, calm as ever. They're forgetting what happened outside real quick. This kid is still the most dangerous person in the room. Masato is straight up hating now. He's calling the whole school stupid and pointless just because Jinsuk ain't here. He's like, pay me and let's go. He's got that smug look on his face. But Naoshi and the Agam crew are just watching him with those intense eyes. The vibes just shifted real quick. Gama's looking at them with those serious eyes now. He's like, I don't hate people like you, but let's keep this going. He knows they're strong, but he also knows they're too cocky. He's ready to show them what a real Agam battle looks like. Gama's really out here dangling the prize in their faces. He's like, if you win, you get the sign. The brothers are fuming, and Naoshi is just wondering if he should stop this before someone gets really hurt. Gama just doesn't know when to stop taunting. Does he? It's about to go down for real. The big brother is stepping up, telling Gama to grab his sword. He's saying he's way different from his brother. Gama's just asking Senka to step back. The tension is crazy, man. We're about to see some serious Hyouga-style action. Oh. He just crushed a wooden sword with his finger. Masato is showing off that raw power. Everyone's looking at him like he's a monster. He's the one who takes on the strong foes, and he's ready to crush Gama like that sword. This is some next-level strength right here. Gama's really got a death wish. He's looking at that crushed sword and asking, how is that even useful in a fight? Masato is absolutely livid now. He's calling Gama a little brat and promising to turn him into a pulp. The disrespect is legendary. But can Gama back it up again? Look at that stance. Gama is looking all relaxed while Masato is pure rage. It's like the calm before the storm. Even the others are looking a bit worried. Gama is playing some deep mental games right here, and Masato is falling right into it. Let's see what happens. The showdown is here. Masato is ready to pounce, asking if Gama is ready. Gama's just standing there with that interesting pose. You can feel the heat coming off these two. Everyone else is just holding their breath, waiting for that first move. It's about to get messy. Clash. Steel is flying everywhere. They're moving so fast you can barely see them. Masato is swinging hard, but Gama is right there with him. They're both locked in, eyes focused, trying to find that one opening. This is what we came to see. Real high-level swordsmanship. Gama just got caught. Masato's grinning like a shark because he trapped the kid's sword. He's like, I wasn't careless at all, I won. Gama's looking a bit worried now, realizing an unexpected attack is super dangerous. Did our boy just get outplayed? The suspense is killing me. Masato caught the sword. He's like, I got you now. and gets ready to drop the ultimate Hyouga-style move on Gama. Gama looks shook for a second. It's looking real bad for our boy right now. Gama tries to block it, literally giving up his arm to save his life. But Masato just follows up with a brutal kick that sends Gama flying through the air like a ragdoll straight into the wall. That impact was nasty. Gama is down in the rubble. Masato is just standing there like, yeah, he's dead. Naoshi and Senka are stressing out, thinking the kid bit off way more than he could chew. Is this really the end of the line? Masato is talking trash about the Agam style, but wait, Gama is getting up. He's bleeding and says that kick hurt, but he's smiling. He's actually hyped up now, telling Masato his finishing move was weak. The disrespect never stops. Gama tells Masato if he wants to kill him, he's got to crack his skull open. He took that crazy hit and basically brushed it off by scattering the damage. Masato and Naoshi are absolutely mind-blown. This kid is practically unkillable. Senka is totally chill. She tells Naoshi not to stress because people come from all over just to fight this dojo. And Gama? He just uses these grown men as target practice. This whole time, he was just warming up. Senka drops the lore. Gama has been beating up fully grown warriors since he was 9 years old. He's just trying to get strong enough to beat his dad. The adults he beat were too embarrassed to even tell anyone. That's wild. He said the name. He is Kurigane Gama, son of the legendary Jinsuk. He steps up, sword ready, and tells Masato straight to his face, "I'm going to kill you in 3 blows." He called his shot. It's over for Masato. Naoshi is fanboying over the Jinsuk connection, while Masato is just mad about the 3 blows disrespect. Gama drops into this super weird stance, holding the sword low. Masato is confused, but things are about to get really real. Masato is like, what even is that pose? He's starting to sweat a little bit. Gama looks him dead in the eyes and says, "I'll let you see the Agam style." The talking is done. The real fight starts right now. Gama is tapping into the lightning god form. This is the first of the 5 secret styles, and it's looking absolutely electric. He's about to show Masato why you don't mess with the Agam lineage. Masato thinks he's got the opening, shouting about ending it right now, but Gama's weird stance was a total bait. He's already in Masato's head and the counter is already in motion. Bro is about to regret that lunge. Boom! Gama is gone. Masato is swinging at ghosts right now. Even the crowd is losing their minds because this kid just moved faster than the eye can follow. It's like he just teleported. Gama shouts 1 as he lands the first hit. Naoshi is completely stunned in the background, wondering how any human can move that fast. Gama is just built different, and Masato is starting to feel the pressure. And that's 2. Gama isn't letting up for a single second. He's just styling on Masato now, landing hits like it's a practice session. This lightning god form is absolutely no joke. Ouch. You can literally hear the bones snapping. Masato is screaming in pain while Naoshi is just standing there in awe. This isn't just speed anymore. It's pure, raw power that shouldn't even be possible for a kid. Gama is just a blur now. The narration is literally saying this kid has surpassed human limits. Masato is completely outclassed, and the final strike is coming in hot. There's no escaping this one. And that's 3. Game over. Masato is down for the count. Gama just ended this whole fight in 3 strokes like he promised. The crowd is silent because that was the most legendary thing they've ever seen. Naoshi is absolutely beaming, calling the performance completely marvelous. Gama is just trying to walk away, but Naoshi isn't letting him go that easy. He admits he hasn't been this fired up in ages after seeing that insane display of strength. The deal is basically sealed now. Naoshi just dropped a bombshell. He's betting his entire life on Gama, but the vibe changes real quick when this new guy shows up. And wait, does he have a literal turtle on his head? He's already talking trash about Misato's loss. We got another new face, and he's a legend. This is Oizumi Kamidenbu, the former leader of the Agam school. Gama is just telling him to quit butting in like a nosy grandpa, but Naoshi is totally losing it. Finding out this old man was the previous head is a huge deal. Things are getting more interesting by the second. Gramps is just chillin' with some dango like there wasn't just a life-or-death fight. He reveals he was Jinsook's mentor back in the day. He's telling Senka to clean up the mess Misato left on the floor while he talks about the old days. This man is a total character, man. Gramps recognized Nayoshi's mom. He says she was a beautiful and super determined lady. Naoshi finally drops his full title, the 28th son of the Lord of Unabara himself. Gama is just looking confused in the corner, but the political stakes just went through the roof. The truth comes out. Naoshi is looking for a champion for the Unabara Grand Competition. He needs someone to represent him in this massive tournament that happened at the castle. Gama is starting to realize that this isn't just about a local fight. It's about the whole region. Flashback time. The Lord of Unabara decided the next ruler will be whoever wins this insane competition. He calls Unabara the haunt of demons, a place where all the outcasts and unwanted warriors gather. He wanted to give them a home, but now it's a battleground for the throne. This tournament is no joke. They've gathered over 300 different fighting styles from all over, even foreign countries. Masters of the sword, spear, and ninja styles are all here to see who's really the best in the world. The Lord isn't satisfied until he finds the absolute peak of martial arts. It's official. The Unabara Grand Competition is officially a go. All 31 sons are hunting for the strongest fighter in the land. It's a total war for the top spot, and everyone is putting their lives on the line for the ultimate glory. The clock is ticking. The big battle starts in less than a month. Naoshi is dead serious, telling Gama he needs him for this. Gama and Gramps are taking it all in. This is the moment where the Agam style can finally step out of the shadows and show the world. Naoshi is laying it all on the line. He's asking Gama to be his representative and walk with him to the top. He's like, be my minion for now so we can both get what we want. He knows Gama's got that fire to be a legend. It's a crazy proposal, but will Gama accept? Gramps is worried that Gama is still too green for this, but our boy is all smiles. He's totally in. He wants to fight all the experts and make the Agam name famous everywhere. Naoshi and Gramps are stunned, but Gama's already looking ahead to the next challenge. Let's go. Gramps is calling Gama a fool, saying he's gonna die for nothing if he goes in alone, but Gama isn't hearing any of it. He's standing his ground, saying he won't take back his word even if he has to put his life on the line. These two are bickering like crazy, but you can feel the heavy determination underneath it all. Gama's got that look in his eyes. He just wants one thing, to become even stronger. The journey is just beginning, and he's ready to take on the whole world. Yo, we're officially in the Unabara outer castle town and the vibe is crazy. Gramps is out here just munching on dango like it's a vacation. No cap. But you can feel it. The air is heavy with the scent of upcoming smoke. This is where the best of the best are pulling up. The tournament hype is already starting to bubble in the streets. Our boy Gama is just vibing in the town, snacking on dango like a total foodie. No cap, he's acting like a regular kid, but we know he's a literal demon with a sword. He's listening to the locals talk about buyin' the drunk and all these crazy duels happening nearby. He's at the summit, ready to climb even higher. The motion is just beginning. Wait, we got a confrontation already. This dude Bayan is out here acting all tough, drinking his sake and talking smack to some guy in the shadows. He thinks he's the main character, no cap. The energy in this courtyard is super ominous. You just know something major is about to go down. This Bayan guy is about to find out if he's actually busts in. Oh my god, he's cooked. That shadow guy just deleted Bayan in 1 second flat. No cap, he didn't even see it coming. Look at that flower kimono guy just walking away and laughing. He's calling it too bad, like it was just a chore. We officially found a real monster in this town. The levels are actually insane right now. RIP to that guy. The whole town is panicking now. They're telling Gama to pipe down and watch his mouth because a literal monster just walked through. They're saying how crazy Bayan was and even he got bodied. No cap, the peaceful vibe is totally gone. Everyone is realizing that Unabera is actually a house of demons. Our boy is just listening, but you know he's intrigued. This old head is really trying to school Gama. He's like, know your place, kid. If you say you're the strongest, you're basically asking for a one-way ticket to the cemetery. He's dead-ass serious about how many demons are out here looking for smoke. No cap, he's trying to save Gama's life, but our boy has his own plans. The disrespect is brewing. Wait, he's here. The flower kimono guy just pulled up on the squad. No cap, this man is radiating pure psycho energy. He's talking about how much he likes seeing people's faces go pale from fear. That is some serial killer motion right there. Gama is locked in, staring him down. The energy just shifted from 1 to 100 in a heartbeat. Bro, this guy is actually a total weirdo. He's out here kissing his sake jug and acting like a complete pervert. No cap, even Gama is like, ugh, you stink. He's not even scared, just totally disgusted by the smell. The locals are shaking in their boots, but Gama is just unimpressed. This man is definitely not right in the head. The vibes are immaculate but creepy. The real reveal. This flower kimono guy is actually Maki Bayan, the real drunk of the Tengen style. No cap, the locals just realized they're standing next to a legend. In a total blur, he did something to Gama and our boy is looking shook. He's moving way too fast for comfort. The levels to this are actually insane. This is peak Unabera energy. Wait, what? Gama just got marked and he didn't even see the hit. Look at those marks on his face, no cap, he got totally outplayed in a split second. Bayan is just laughing at him, saying this place is too dangerous for kids. This is the first time our boy actually looked surprised. He's realizing he's not the only one with crazy speed. The real game just started. Bayan is dipping out with that same creepy laugh, but Gama is already onto his game. He figured out it was a Naginata, no cap. Our boy is not letting that disrespect slide. He literally just grabbed a staff from some random shopkeeper and said, "Let me borrow this for a sec." He's about to try and replicate that monster speed. The audacity is off the charts. Bayan is talking to himself like a total anime villain, explaining his swallow move. It's a mix of slicing and poking that basically splits your face in two. He's low-key impressed that Gama only got a bloody nose, no cap. But while he's glazing his own skill, he feels someone pulling up behind him. Gama is ready to show him that copying is the best form of disrespect. Bang! Gama just pulled the ultimate no-you move. He used that same Naginata style and absolutely shattered Bayan's sake jug. No cap, that was peak satisfaction. Bayan's face is literally 404 error right now. He didn't think a kid could learn his lifetime move in 2 minutes. Our boy Gama just deleted his favorite drink and his pride in one go. Total motion. Bayan is finally giving Gama his flowers. He's like, okay, this kid is actually cracked. He realized Gama's hit actually touched him. No cap, for a monster like Bayan, that's insane. The look in his eyes changed from, let's kill a kid, to, Who is this demon? Our boy Gama just earned his respect the hard way. The streets are watching now. Gama is out here complaining about the move being difficult, like it's a bad video game level. Bro, you literally just did it after seeing it once. Bayan is staring at him like he's an alien, no cap. He's saying he only did it once and it felt off. The disrespect of being a prodigy is so real. Bayan is realize he might be looking at the next world ender. Our boy finally dropped the name, Kurigane Gama. But before he can even finish the hype, Naoshi pulls up screaming like a parent at a mall. Vassals aren't allowed to just dip, he's shouting. No cap, the comedy is top tier. Bayan is just standing there like, wait, is that the prince? The plot is thickening faster than a bowl of ramen. And just like that, Bayan pulls a ninja vanish. Gama is actually sad because he wanted to see more of that Naginata motion. Naoshi is still yelling about some boring castle stuff, but you know Gama is still thinking about that swallow move. No cap, these two are definitely gonna trade blows again. For now, it's back to the royal grind. It's official. Naoshi just recommended Gama at the castle and the court is like, bet. Our boy is officially in the tournament. But instead of being honored, Gama is complaining about his clothes being too tight, no cap. He's like, these pants are uncomfortable for taking a dump. The royal advisors are absolutely malfunctioning. He's such a menace. Naoshi is actually being a good son for once. He's taking some top-tier medicine to his mom, who's apparently got a sickness of the heart. Gama is like, whoa. You actually care about something other than the throne? It's a rare moment of chill between these two. No cap, this castle is huge and shiny, and our boy is just vibing in the hallways. Ouch, the plot just got super sad. Naoshi says his own mom actually hates him. No cap, that explains a lot about his personality. He doesn't even want to see her face. But then, enter the brother. One of the 30 other rivals just stepped in the way. You can feel the bad blood instantly. Family reunions in this manga are just different. Enter the 10th son, Naosada. This MF is the definition of a hater, no cap. He's out here laughing at Nayoshi's face, calling him a bastard, because his mom wasn't a royal. He's basically saying Naoshi has zero chance and should just stay in his lane. The elitism is absolutely disgusting, but Naosada is feeling himself way too much. Naosada really called him a maggot, but Gama is not having it. Our boy just looked him dead in the eye and called him an asin. Basically an old head. No cap, the look on Naosada's face is priceless. Hiri used to everyone bowing down, and here comes a 14-year-old just talking smack. Gama is truly the king of zero filters. Naoshi is holding Gama back because he knows it's not the time for smoke yet. He reveals that just a year ago he was basically a nobody in this castle. Hiri been treated like an outsider his whole life. No cap. His brother's hate is what keeps him going. Hiri out here to prove that a commoner can take the whole bag. The motivation is real. Flashback time. Naoshi was literally begging for his life just to get a chance at the throne. The Lord was threatening to chop his head off for even bringing it up. No cap, they were treating him like he wasn't even family. But look at his eyes, he was ready to die right there just to stop being looked down on. That is some hardcore survivor energy. He straight up told the Lord he'd rather die than stay a loser. No cap, that is some legendary resolve. He refused to live in despair just because of who his mom was. The Lord was actually vibe-checking him and found it interesting. That's how Naoshi got his foot in the door. Hiri betting his whole existence on this one shot. Naoshi is snapping back to reality, and he's literally trusting Gama with his life. He called our boy the unparalleled fighter and Hiri not capping. He knows Gama is his only way to the top. This isn't just a job anymore. They're two underdogs ready to bite back. The trust is locked in and the mission is clear. For the summit. The Lord is in his war room looking at the map like it's a game of Risk. Nachi, the head of secrets, just confirmed that all 31 fighters are locked and loaded. No cap, the tournament is officially starting. The whole land is about to become a battleground. This Nachi guy looks like he knows where all the bodies are buried. The hype is through the roof. Nachi just dropped the ultimate T. He told the Lord that Gama is actually Jinsook's son. No cap, the Lord's eyes just lit up. Everyone knows Jinsook was the living god of war. So his son being in the mix is a whole wild card. They're realizing Naoshi might have actually found the cheat code. This tournament just got 10x more interesting. Flashback to 3 months ago when the Ikka style was acting all superior. This Densai guy was over here talking smack about the Naginata, saying it's a woman's weapon and has zero motion. No cap, he's the definition of a traditional hater. He really thought he was the main character until the real experts showed up. The disrespect was real. And here comes our boy Maki Bayan again. He was at that same meeting, probably already half drunk. Hiri, the one who uses the Naginata, and he doesn't care about the haters. No cap, Hiri about to show them why they shouldn't underestimate the woman's weapon. Bayan is just built different, and he's ready to crash the party. Legend status confirmed. We're back in the past, and Bayan is about to go 1v10 on some elite samurai. The narrator is out here dropping history facts, saying the Naginata used to be the strongest weapon for generals. Bayan is just standing there looking bored, no cap. He's about to prove that 10 versus 1 is actually an unfair fight for the 10 guys. Speed. Bayan just moved and someone's health bar already hit 0. He's using the weight of that spear to just crush anyone who gets close. It's all about the rotation, no cap. He's out here spinning like a Beyblade of death. The samurai are absolutely shook. They can't even get within 5 feet without getting their defense deleted. This is pure motion. The versatility is insane. Every time they think they found an opening, Bayan just flips the script. This ain't no simple poking stick. It's a whole problem. He's connecting attacks like he's playing a fighting game with infinite combos. No cap, these samurai are just practice dummies at this point. There's literally no way to outplay this. Long range, deleted. Mid-range, shook. Close range, finished. Bayan is a master at all of them, no cap. He's cutting, thrusting, and swiping faster than a regular sword. Every single hit is meant to be a one-tap. The samurai are realizing that dismissing this woman's weapon was the last mistake they'll ever make. Peak mastery right here. Game over. All 10 samurai are horizontal, no cap. Bayan literally just walked through them like they weren't even there. The ever-changing style is just too cracked. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Bayan is standing there looking like he hasn't even broken a sweat. That's why you don't talk smack to a master, period. Nachi just dropped the biggest bomb yet. Gama's first fight isn't some random grunt. It's freaking Maki Bayan. The Lord is actually smiling, no cap. He knows this is going to be a legendary clash. It's the son of a god versus the master of the Naginata. The tournament is starting with a boss fight on level 1. We are so back. Naoshi is actually being real with Gama right now. He's admitting he's betting his whole life on Gama's sword skills. He's like, if you die, it's on me. No cap, that's a heavy weight to carry. He knows he's used Gama, but he's also admitting their fates are tied together now. It's getting pretty deep in these castle hallways. Gama is giving the prince a pep talk, no cap. He's like, bro, just do your thing with conviction. He even called him a future lord. Nayoshi's face is just, what? Right now. He didn't expect a peasant kid to give him the most solid advice he's ever heard. Gama is just built different. He doesn't care about the crown, he cares about the spirit. Thumbs up. Gama is 100% confident, no cap. He's shouting about his power, and it actually made Naoshi smile. That might be the first time we've seen him look happy. They're finally on the same wavelength. Gama is ready to carry the whole fight and Naoshi is ready to carry the throne. They are the ultimate dynamic duo right now. Wait, who's this ninja-looking guy? A messenger just popped up out of nowhere with a bunch of maple leaves for style points. He's like, "Ayo, it's time for the first round." No cap, the vibe just went from 0 to 100. Gama is ready and Naoshi is locked in. The first match of the tournament is literally about to start right now. Masked Guy is dropping the rulebook. The first round starts in 10 days and it's a whole month of non-stop smoke. This ain't no one-day tournament. It's a marathon of violence. No cap. You gotta survive the long game if you want that throne. The prince and Gama are listening close, knowing the real war is just around the corner. 8 groups, 4 styles each, and only one leaves alive. No cap, this is basically Battle Royale, Samurai Edition. Anything goes. Straight duels, jumping people, whatever it takes to win. And if you give up, you get deleted. It's the ultimate high-stakes game where the only prize is staying alive to fight another day. Naoshi is realizing he's signed up for a literal war. No rules, no schedule times, just pure chaos. He's looking stressed, no cap. But Gama? Our boy is actually happy. He's like, finally, no boring ceremonies. He loves that anything goes because he knows his sword can handle whatever smoke comes his way. He's built for this lifestyle. The brackets are out. Group 6 is the Agam style versus 3 other squads, including the Tengen style. No cap, Naoshi looks like he just saw a ghost. He knows how dangerous those Paper Lake guys are. They really got put in the group of death right at the start. The odds are officially stacked against our underdogs. Gama just connected the dots. Tengen style means he's fighting that drunk guy, Maki Bayan. Naoshi is over here malfunctioning, but Gama is just hype. He's like, oh, that guy. Bet. He's not scared at all. He's just ready to settle the score. The rematch is already locked in his head. First round is going to be legendary. Gama is a whole menace. He wants to hunt the Tengen style first. Naoshi is screaming about how hard it is to fight a Naginata, but Gama is just like, I saw it once. I'm good. No cap, that is the most main character energy ever. He's really out here thinking he's already mastered the counter. You gotta love the confidence. Our boy is still salty about that nosebleed. He's like, I gotta pay him back for that. No cap, he's holding a whole grudge. He's ready for the decisive battle, and Hiri not looking back. Naoshi is just standing there like, what is wrong with this kid? But deep down, he knows he's gotta trust that same wild energy. Meanwhile, Bayan's homie is stressing out. Hiri like, bro, stop drinking and look at the bracket. He's literally begging Bayan to come up with a plan because they're in group 6. But you know Bayan, he's just vibing with his sake. He's not worried about a single thing, no cap. The contrast between him and everyone else is insane. Bayan is out here dropping some drunken wisdom. He says changing your lifestyle for a fight is a rookie move. Hiri gonna keep drinking to keep his peace of mind, no cap. He's so confident in his skills that he doesn't even need to stay sober. That's low-key the scariest part about him, he's playing a different game entirely. The time is now. The moon is up, the blades are sharp, and the tournament is officially live. It's the battle to see who has the ultimate style, no cap. Everything we've seen so far was just the intro, now the real violence starts. Get your popcorn ready. Because the Haunt of Demons is about to live up to its name. Yo, we're at a temple in the middle of the night. Bayan and his squad are hiding out, trying to stay low so they don't get jumped. They only started this Tengen style 3 years ago, but they already think they're the main characters. They're planning to move out at dawn and start catching bodies. The tension is high, no cap. Bayan actually put the bottle down. He's looking dead serious right now, no cap. He's telling the squad that it's time to show their full strength. Their aim is to hit the top and become the #1 style in the whole competition. When the drunk master gets sober, you know someone is about to have a very bad day. Meet the squad. We got Ima, the instructor who looks like he doesn't miss, and Hiyoshi, who's looking small but definitely dangerous. These 5 are the core of the Tengen style. They're not here for a friendly match. They're here to end people. Everyone is locked in and ready for the signal. It's a whole squad of demons. More heavy hitters. Yukimura looks like he's got that main villain energy. And then you see Junosuke, this dude is a literal tank. He's itching to start fighting for real. And Bayan is just like, do your thing, big man. When the giant gets the green light, you know things are about to get messy. No cap, that guy is built like a boss fight. Ew. Junosuke is actually out of his mind. Apparently, he's killed women and children just because they were in his way before. And Bayan? He's basically like, I don't care about rules or being a good person. This squad is pure villain energy. They only care about winning by any means necessary. No cap, these guys are the definition of menace. The boss just walked in. This is Washitsu Neosada, and he's the one betting on Bayan's squad. He's basically the rival version of our boy Nayoshi. He's not here for a social visit. He's here to make sure his investment is ready to start catching wins. The Lord is in the building, and that means the game is officially on. Neosada just dropped some intel. He knows Gama is the only one repping the Agam style. He's like, it's just one kid. How hard can it be? No cap, they think this is going to be a walk in the park. They found out where Gama is hiding and they're already planning to delete him before breakfast. They really underestimating our boy. Bayan is calling the shots. They're hitting Gama first. He's reminiscing about their first meeting and he's ready to finish what they started. He doesn't want anyone else getting that kill. He's eyeing the Agam style like it's free XP. Little does he know, Gama is a whole boss fight himself. This dawn raid is about to go sideways fast. The sun is up and the doors are open. Junosuke is looking like a literal psycho. He's so hyped to start the killing. It's officially battle time, no cap. The Tengen squad is moving out to hunt Gama down. This is it, the first real clash of the tournament is starting right now. Things are about to get very bloody very fast. Plot twist. Gama didn't wait to get hunted. He brought the smoke to their front door. He just appeared at their base like a ghost, no cap. Junosuke was talking all that big talk about killing kids, and now Gama is standing right in front of him ready to throw hands. The hunter just became the hunted in record time. Gama is really like that. Gama just hit the turbo button. He's moving so fast the Tengen squad can't even process what's happening. One of their guys is already on the floor, and they're all screaming an enemy. No cap, Bayan looks absolutely shook. They thought they were the ones doing the ambushing, but Gama just Uno reversed the whole situation. Gama is flying. He's diving straight for Bayan's head, screaming his name like a true menace. Neosada is already crying about a retreat. No cap. He realized way too late that Gama isn't just some random boy, he's a whole threat. The temple is becoming a trap for the Tengen style, and Gama is the one holding the key. Clang. Bayan barely got his weapon up in time, no cap. The impact was huge. You can see the pure power Gama is putting into this strike. Bayan is holding on for dear life right now. It's the battle we've been waiting for, and it's happening right in the middle of their own base. The energy is absolutely cracked. Nayoshi is back at the crib just staring at the sunrise. He's like, Gama's probably already speedrunning their base by now. He looks stressed, no cap. He knows he's betting his whole future on this kid, and he's wondering if one person can really take down 3 different styles. The anxiety is real for our prince right now. Flashback time. 3 days ago, Naoshi was absolutely losing it. He was throwing a fit because they had 0 backup. He's like, we gotta fight 3 styles with just 1 kid. This is hell. No cap, his stress levels were through the roof. He didn't see the vision yet, he just saw a suicide mission. Gama was just vibing though. He asked for 3 days of snacks and was like, I'm gonna go ghost. He knew that if they stayed at the manor, they'd get boxed in. So he decided to go on the offensive before the tournament even started. Our boy is a tactical genius, no cap. He's playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. I'll finish them in a few seconds. No cap. Gama is the king of trash talk. He told Naoshi to just have some faith. Naoshi was left standing there like, please don't die, bro. That was the moment he really started to trust Gama's wild energy. And now we're seeing that plan in action. Back to the present, and it's absolute chaos. Bayan is clutching his eye and everyone is screaming, ambush. No cap. Gama really did exactly what he said he'd do. The Tengen squad looks like they just got hit by a tornado. They were so confident this morning, and now they're just trying to survive the first minute. Gama is actually mad that he only got 1 eye. He's like, darn, I missed the critical hit. Meanwhile, the Tengen squad is panicking because Junosuk, the big tank, just got 1 shot. Ima is screaming to protect Bayan. The hierarchy just got flipped upside down, no cap. Gama is out here making top-tier warriors look like mid-level grunts. Gama just switched stances. He's using the flame god form now, no cap. He's looking like he's about to set the whole temple on fire with how fast he's moving. Bayan is just standing there bleeding, realizing that this kid is on a whole different level. This isn't just a fight anymore. It's a masterclass in how to delete an entire squad. Kagutsuchi is the real deal. Spin to win. Gama is using every bit of momentum he has. No cap, he's like a human tornado. Every swing is packed with so much power it's actually insane. The Tengen guys are literally sweating just trying to track his movements. You can't block what you can't even see, and Gama is moving like he's got 120 FPS IRL. Ayo. He just sliced through a literal steel rod like it was butter. Yukimura is looking at his broken weapon like, what even is this kid? And Gama has the audacity to say he's still not good at this form. Like, bro, you just broke the game. His sword is actually chipping because he's hitting so hard. Talk about being a perfectionist, no cap. Yukimura just got his face opened up and his weapon snapped. He's standing there like he just saw a ghost. No cap, that sword swing was something else. Bayan is finally starting to understand that they messed with the wrong Agam style. This one boy is putting the entire Tengen style in a coffin, 1 by 1. The shock on their faces is priceless. Gama is giving out free tutorials in the middle of a life or death fight. He's like, I just did my arm like a whip. Easy. The man is actually annoyed he didn't kill them all yet. Now it's 3v1, and he's just sighing like he's got chores to do. The disrespect is legendary. No cap. He's treating top-tier assassins like practice dummies. Okay, Gama is finally admitting this might get a little sweaty. He's surrounded by the heavy hitters now. Bayan and Ima are closing in. No cap, the 3v1 is looking dangerous. The vibe in the temple is crazy tense right now. Every breath counts. They're trying to box him in, but Gama's facial expression says he's still got some tricks in the bag. Hiyoshi with the sneak attack. He's using some ranged feet slash move trying to catch Gama's ankles. But Gama is basically playing in slow motion, he just hops over it like it's nothing. You can see him already planning the counter. These Tengen guys are throwing everything at him, but nothing is sticking. No cap, Gama's evasion is maxed out. Gama is basically a ninja acrobat right now. He just did a whole flip over their heads. He's turning their own base against them, using the space to stay out of their reach. No cap, he's like a bird in a cage full of cats, and the cats are the ones getting scared. Every time they think they have him, he just flies away. Ayo, he's attacking while in mid-air. Ima had to put his whole soul into that block. No cap, Gama is just relentless. How do you even fight someone who's attacking from above while doing gymnastics? The Tengen squad is looking exhausted already, and Gama is just getting warmed up. The energy in this temple is absolutely peak. Bayan just blinked and Gama was gone. No cap, it's like he teleported behind him. Bayan is looking around like, where'd he go? And you know he's feeling that death flag. He's realized that he can't win this with just a Naginata and some pride. He's about to pull out the secret weapon because he's literally fighting for his life. Final boss mode activated. Bayan just pulled out a massive ash blade called the Bisentu. This thing is the size of a whole person, no cap. He's giving Gama respect for the ambush, but now he's done playing around. The capitulo ends with Bayan looking ready to split the whole building in half. Next level of the fight is starting right now. Oh, the reach on that thing is crazy. Bayan just pulled out a literal giant halberd and he's talking about how swords are useless against it. No cap, he's feeling himself right now. He thinks he's already won just because he's got the longer stick. The confidence is through the roof, but our boy Gama isn't even sweating yet. Gama is just like, is that right? We'll see about that. He's got that main character energy, no cap. He doesn't care about the long weapon. He's just ready to find a way inside. He's staring down the Tengen master like he's just another obstacle. The disrespect is mutual, and the real fight is about to pop off. Triple threat. All three of them just jumped Gama at once, no cap. They're hitting him from the top, the middle, and the bottom at the same time. It's like a literal meat grinder. This is peak dirty fighting. They really want this kid gone before the first chapter ends. Gama is looking like he's in a blender. They got every angle covered. If he jumps back, he gets poked in the chest. If he stays, he gets chopped. No cap, they're playing this perfectly. They're using that range to make sure Gama can't even get close enough to swing his own sword. It's a 300 IQ play, and it looks like it might actually work. The pressure is insane. Holy! He dodged it. Gama just matrix-styled his way out of that. He's bleeding a little, no cap, but he's still in one piece. Bayan is actually looking impressed now. He's like, okay, the simple moves aren't working. Gama is panting, he's definitely feeling the heat. This isn't a walk in the park anymore. It's a high-stakes gambling game. The secret technique is coming. Bayan is calling for revenge. Even his own instructor is like, for real? Against this kid. Bayan knows what's up. He knows Gama is a whole demon. He's not taking any more chances. Whatever revenge is, it sounds like some final boss level stuff. The vibe just got 10 times heavier, no cap. Look at that stance. Bayan is locking in like a literal statue. He's putting his entire weight into this next move. No cap, he's looking super menacing. This revenge technique is supposed to be the end of the line. He's telling Gama, it was a good run, but you dying today. The murder intent is leaking off the page. Gama is analyzing the game. He sees Bayan winding up for a massive swing. He's thinking, if I just dodge this first one, I can get up in his personal space. He knows the long weapon is weak up close. He's timing it like a pro gamer. No cap, he's basically counting the frames right now. Here it comes. Psych. Gama just dodged the big swing and he's already behind Bayan. He's like, I got him. No cap, it looked too easy. He's ready to end the fight right there. The look on his face is pure confidence. But usually when a boss misses that big, it's a setup. You better watch your back, Gama. It's a trap. Gama thought he was safe close up, but the blade just flipped. Bayan called out, "Tsubaki," and the halberd head is sliding up. No cap, Gama just walked right into the spider's web. He thought he outplayed the master, but he just got outbrained. This kid is looking absolutely shook right now. Plot twist alert. Yo! Bayan is moving like he's on fast forward. That Tsubaki move almost took Gama's legs clean off. No cap, he's lucky he's still standing. He's looking absolutely shook. You can see it in his eyes, he just realized he's not fighting a normal human anymore. The momentum is swinging back to the Tengen style, and it's looking bad for our boy. Gama just hit the deck. He's looking at his sword like, "Bro, I don't think you can handle another one." No cap, his weapon is literally screaming for help. And Bayan? He's just warming up. He just called out the second flower, Botan. The pressure is so heavy it's practically crushing the floorboards. It's looking like game over for real. Ayo, they're jumping him for real now. The instructors are crossing their blades, making a literal cage of steel. Gama is doing backflips just to stay alive, no cap. It's like he's playing a bullet hell game but with giant knives. The coordination is insane. You can see the floorboards literally snapping from the force of their attacks. He's running out of room. Wait, they were aiming for his sword the whole time. That's some big brain stuff. They just broke his main defense, no cap. Gama is looking at his chipped blade like it's a toothpick now. Bayan is just standing there looking like a final boss, waiting for the perfect moment to end it. The disrespect is legendary. Gama is literally weaponless at this point. This is it. The third flower. Kuchinashi. Bayan is about to drop the hammer, no cap. Gama is looking absolutely spent. His stance is gone, his sword is trashed, and he's basically a sitting duck. Ima is already celebrating in his head. You can practically hear the boss music finishing up. It's been a good run, Gama. Rest in peace. Kaboom! Bayan just nuked the floorboards. No cap, it looks like a literal bomb went off. There's dust and wood flying everywhere. You can barely see anything. That Bisentu just deleted everything in its path. If Gama was still there, he's basically paced now. The power on that swing was absolutely illegal. The whole temple is shaking. No way. He's still alive. The dust clears and Gama is just sitting there like, that was too close. No cap. Bayan and his squad are looking at him like he's a literal ghost. They used their ultimate combo and he's still breathing. It's impossible. Gama is bleeding, sure, but he's still got that look in his eyes. He's not done. Gama just blocked that nuke with his guard. Are you kidding me? That's some main character plot armor, no cap. Bayan is sweating now. He knows he's dealing with a monster. And the best part? Gama is actually smiling. He's happy he found someone this strong. The disrespect is legendary. The real fight starts now. Chapter 4 is absolute peak. Oh, Bayan is actually shook. He's looking at Gama like, how did you even survive that? No cap. Gama didn't just dodge. He practically copy-pasted their move and threw it back at them. The disrespect is absolute. Ima is already getting his second wind, though. He's looking at Gama like he's a literal beast that needs to be put down. Round 2 is starting right now. Bayan is finally taking this personally. No cap. He's looking at Gama like, I need to handle this myself. It's been a minute since anyone made him want a 1v1 this bad. But Ima is trying to talk him out of it, reminding him that he's the big boss and shouldn't be gambling his life. The tension between his pride and his duty is crazy high right now. Ima is stepping up. He's telling Bayan to stay back because the whole squad is finished if the master dies. No cap, that's some real loyalty right there. He's taking the hit for the team. He's staring at Gama like he's about to go all out. The loyal instructor energy is peak. He's ready to crash out just to keep Bayan safe. Okay, these guys are moving like a literal death squad now. Ima is telling Hiyoshi, if I don't kill him, you finish the job. No cap, they're ready for a mutual kill just to make sure Gama doesn't walk away. It's getting dark real fast. They'd rather die than lose. Gama is facing some serious ride-or-die energy from the Tengen crew. Gama is just like, bet, I'll take it all. The kid is sounding like a literal villain right now, no cap. He's talking about slicing their willpower into pieces. That's cold as ice. He's not just fighting their bodies anymore. He's fighting their souls. You can see the demon in his eyes. Things are about to get messy. For real. No mercy in this temple. Gama is just like, bring it on. He's standing there in that low stance, looking like a coiled spring. No cap, the aura he's giving off is absolutely lethal. He doesn't even care that his sword is half broken. The silence in that temple is louder than a shout right now. Everyone knows what's coming. It's about to go down for the last time. Ima is doing the math. He sees Gama leaning forward and he's like, he's gonna lunge. No cap. He's trying to read the frame data. But then his loyalty just takes over and he screams, Byraean, while charging in. He's going full, I'll do it for the squad mode. It's a brave move, but in this manga, bravery usually gets you sliced. Flashback time. We're going back 5 years. Young Ima was a total brat, no cap. He was challenging Bayan just to get famous, talking about using him as a stepping stone. Bayan was just sitting there drinking, looking like he couldn't be bothered. Talk about a glow-up for Ima. He used to be such a clout chaser. This explains a lot about their bond. Bayan was the ultimate savage back in the day. He told Ima he didn't even want to draw his sword because it would dirty the blade. No cap, that's the highest level of disrespect. Ima was losing his mind. He was all sweaty and mad, while Bayan was just vibing. You can see how much Ima looked up to that power, even if he didn't admit it then. Oof, young Ima just got reality checked. Bayan basically swatted him like a fly. No cap, that one move changed Ima's whole life. He saw the gap between them and was like, okay, I need to follow this man. It's the origin story of his loyalty. Now he's ready to die for the man who once called him trash. That's some deep lore right there. 15 losses in a row. No cap, Ima's controller must have been broken. But for real, that's when he stopped being a hater and started being the ultimate wingman. He realized Bayan was just built different. He traded his ego for a spot on the winning team. It's the origin of that ride-or-die energy we're seeing in the present. Respect to the grind. 2 years later and they're getting big money offers. 300 kokus to serve a daimyo? No cap, that's retiring in style. Ima is all for it, thinking they finally made it to the top. But Bayan? He's looking at the offer like it's trash. He's got that final boss energy and isn't looking for a desk job. Something big is brewing in his head. Bayan just dropped the bomb. He wants to head straight to the haunt of demons. He's not here for the money. He's here for the glory. No cap, that's some legendary ambition right there. Ima is looking at him like, are you for real? We're gonna go fight literal monsters. The dream is big, but the risk is even bigger. This is where the Tengen style becomes a threat. Let's make our style the strongest, just the two of us. No cap, Bayan's riz is off the charts. That's how you get a lifelong loyal squad member. He gave Ima a dream to live for. Now we see why Ima is ready to crash out for this man. Their bond is forged in blood and big dreams. Back to the present and the pressure is on. We back. Ima is charging like a literal freight train, screaming that Bayan's dream is his dream. No cap, the emotion in this fight just tripled. He's putting his whole life on the line. Gama is just standing there like, cool story, bro. The difference in their energy is wild. One is fighting for his life, the other is fighting for a dream. Let's go. Ouch. Gama just opened him up like a bag of chips. No cap, the speed was so fast Ima didn't even see it coming. He's got a massive gash across his chest and the blood is flying. You can see the shock on his face. He really thought his resolve would be enough. But in this game, speed beats feelings every single time. Ima is in big trouble. Wait, he pulled a pocket knife. No cap. Ima is playing dirty now. He knows he's finished, so he's going for the sneak attack. Honor? Gone. Fairness? Deleted. He just wants Gama dead. Gama is looking absolutely shook because he's way too close to move. The ride or die energy just went to a whole new level of die. Watch out, Gama. He actually got him. Ima just shanked Gama in the left arm. No cap. He's laughing about it too, saying Gama can't use a two-handed sword anymore. It's getting real grisly. He's calling Hiyoshi to finish the job while he bleeds out. It's a literal sacrifice play. Gama is leaking, and it looks like the Tengen style might actually pull this off. Total chaos. Ow. Gama just dropped his sword and went full Bruce Lee. He just hit Hiyoshi with the hilt straight in the windpipe. No cap, that's some improvisational genius right there. Hiyoshi is looking like he's about to see the light. Gama is bleeding out, weaponless, and still taking names. This kid is not human. I'm telling you, Chapter 5 ends on absolute fire. Yo! Gama just throat-punched Hiyoshi. No cap, it's getting real grisly in this temple. Bayan is just standing there looking like he's rethinking his whole life choices. He really thought his squad would wash this kid. But Gama is moving like a literal demon. The momentum is swinging back to the Agam style, and it's about to get even louder. Gama just grabbed his sword back like a boss. He's standing right in Bayan's grill now, no cap. The distance is 0. This is the moment we've been waiting for, the 1v1 of the century. No more squad members, no more interruptions. It's just the master of the Baisentu against the kid with the chipped blade. The energy is absolutely electric. Gama's doing the math. He's like, you got that long stick? Fine. I'm getting in your personal space. No cap, he's charging in for that super close range combat. He thinks if he gets close enough, Bayan is finished. It's a high-stakes gamble, but Gama is all in on this play. He's looking for that one-shot win. Bayan just called him naive. He's like, you think being close makes you safe? Think again. No cap, he just targeted Gama's broken arm. That's low-key savage. He's trying to finish what Ima started. Bayan is showing why he's the boss. He's got a counter for everything. Gama is struggling to keep up with that veteran experience. Gama is just using his broken arm like it's nothing. No cap, the kid is a literal beast. He's pivoting his sword with the very hand that just got shanked. Bayan is looking absolutely stunned. You can't teach that kind of heart. He's bleeding everywhere, but he just keeps coming. It's the ultimate, I didn't hear no bell energy. Bayan just dodged that by a literal hair, and he's smiling, no cap. He's finally having fun. He just realized Gama is for real. It's not a job anymore. It's a duel. You can see the respect in that smile, even if he's still trying to kill the kid. This is peak martial arts fiction right here. The master is finally awake. Bayan is back on his feet and he's like, I'm not just good with the long stick, kid. No cap, he just aimed for Gama's leg. He's trying to take away his movement. It's a chess match with giant knives. Every move is a potential checkmate. These two are moving so fast the camera can barely catch it. Who's gonna blink first? Gama just went Zen mode, no cap. Consciousness of the central line? That sounds like some super move stuff. He's talking about piercing heaven and earth. The kid is literally glowing with energy now. You know it's about to go down when the names of the techniques start sounding like poetry. Bayan better watch out. The main character just got a buff. Abarokata, the form of empty space. Gama is literally spinning like a top. No cap. It looks like he's becoming a ghost. This is the third secret technique, and it's absolute peak. He's basically saying, you can't hit what's not there. Bayan's strike is about to hit nothing but air and disappointment. Agam's style is just different. Bayan just whiffed his ultimate. No cap, his blade went right through Gama like he was made of smoke. He's looking at his hands like, what just happened? Gama just teleported into his blind spot while he was busy hitting the air. That veteran brain is lagging for real. Agam's style is literally broken. Someone needs to nerf this kid. Bayan just realized he's in the wrong neighborhood. He's trying to back it up, no cap. He's like, I need some breathing room. This kid is way too fast. For a master who usually stands his ground, seeing him retreat is wild. Gama has him playing defense for the first time in forever. The hunter is officially becoming the prey, and it's looking bad for the home team. Gama is like, where you going, bro? We're not done yet. He just teleported behind him. No cap. Bayan is looking like he's seeing a ghost. He tried to run and Gama just said, denied. This kid is literally sticking to him like glue. The veteran is getting outplayed at his own game, and you can see the panic starting to set in. It's impossible, but it's happening. Clash. Sparks flying everywhere. No cap. Gama just noticed something fishy. He hit Bayan's blade, but it felt too light. That's usually a sign that some big brain trap is coming. Bayan is a veteran for a reason. He's not going to go out without one last trick up his sleeve. Gama better be careful, because you know what they say about cornered animals. Bayan just choked up on the stick. No cap, he turned that long pole into a short-range nuke. He's screaming we win, like he's already got the trophy. The confidence is crazy. He thinks he finally caught Gama slipping. It's the ultimate, I've been holding back move. But we all know what happens when you celebrate too early in a manga. Kajanui. The Shadow Stitch. Gama just liquidated himself. No cap. He just flowed right through Bayan's ultimate attack like it was nothing. Bayan shortened his grip, but Gama just used that to get even closer. It's like watching a magic trick but with swords. Bayan just hit the air again, and you know what that means, he's wide open. Omi wa Mao Shindiru. Gama is behind him, no cap. Bayan is looking like he just saw his own funeral. He's completely frozen. The kid just moved faster than the frame rate. The whole temple went dead silent. You can literally hear the drop of blood hitting the floor. It's over and everyone knows it. The Agam style just claimed its biggest prize yet. Gama's got the blade right at his throat. No cap, the Tengen squad is absolutely traumatized right now. They're looking like, is this for real? Our boss just got washed by a teenager. Bayan isn't even scared, though. He's just looking at Gama like, who are you, kid? The tension is so thick you could cut it with a sword. Bayan's actually smiling. He's like, Gama, you're the GOAT. No cap. The master just folded with dignity. He knows he got outplayed by a genius. The fight is over, and Agam style just took the W. The first style of the competition is down for the count. Gama just put the whole island on notice. The boy is dangerous. Chapter 6 ends on peak vibes. Bayan is going out like a real one, no cap. He's calling Gama by name, giving him the ultimate respect. He's like, yo, this competition is the real deal, worth dying for. Even with his lungs failing, he's glad he got to experience that heat. Some high-level warrior talk right there. Respect to the fallen legend, he knew game when he saw it. And he's down for the count. R.I.P. Bayan. The dream is officially over, and Ima is looking absolutely soul-crushed. No cap. 5 years of grinding together, all ended by one kid with a chipped blade. The Tengen style has officially fallen from grace. It's a grisly end for a powerful squad, but in Unabera, there's no room for second place. Gama just gave the most respectful GG in manga history. He's like, y'all were for real strong. I won't forget the smoke you brought. No cap, even after all that beef, he's showing class. He's walking away like a literal movie star, leaving the bodies and the broken dreams behind. On to the next one, the grind never stops. Wait, who's that on the roof? No cap, we got some secret observers keeping score. They just signed the death warrant for the Tengen style. Round 1 goes to Gama. The pool is shrinking fast, only 3 squads left. The stakes just quadrupled. Everyone is watching Gama now. He just put a massive target on his back. Naoshi is absolutely losing it, no cap. He just got the report that Gama went full Rambo on the Tengen squad. He's like, he did what? By himself. The prince is stressed out to the max. He finally realizes he didn't just hire a bodyguard. He hired a literal natural disaster. The staff is looking around like, should we be worried or impressed? Both, definitely both. The prince is pacing the floor like a nervous parent. No cap. He's yelling at his guys for more info, but nobody knows nothing. He's got that uneasy feeling in his gut. He's starting to realize the price of this competition isn't just gold. It's the life of the kid he's starting to actually care about. Come back in one piece, Gama. We hungry. Gama is walking back looking like a literal zombie. No cap. He's clutching that broken arm and thinking about licking it to heal. Kid, you're not a cat. The exhaustion is finally hitting him. He's just a 15-year-old boy who just fought a war. He needs a burger and a 12-hour nap. For real. Wait, did you see that? Gama's spider sense just went off. He spun around fast but saw nothing. No cap. Someone is out here lurking in the shadows. He's tired, he's bleeding, and now he's getting stalked. The vibe just shifted from victory lap to survival horror real quick. Who's out there playing peekaboo with our boy? New challenger appearing. No cap. Who's this pretty boy calling him Gama-chan? He's acting all friendly but Gama's not buying it for a second. He's like, how you know my name, bruh? The creepiest part? Gama can't feel any hostility from him. That's usually a sign that the guy is either a saint or the most dangerous psycho on the island. His name is Kuru Shimon, and he's been lurking in the bushes for 3 days. No cap, the stealth on this man is 100 out of 100. Gama is legit shook because he never noticed him once. Shimon's impressed that a younger guy took out the Tengen squad, but we're more impressed with him. We just met a whole new level of dangerous. The plot just thickened like crazy. Shimon is getting real personal now, no cap. He's checking out Gama's arm like he's a doctor or something. He's impressed that Gama is even standing, but he can see the damage is deep. It's a grisly sight, and you can tell Shimon's starting to take this kid seriously. He's not just an observer anymore. He's getting invested in the drama. Dr. Shimon just dropped the bad news. No cap, he's saying that arm is toasted for a month. In a competition this fast, a month is forever. Gama is looking a bit shook for the first time. He realized his victory came with a massive tax. Shimon isn't even being a hater, he's just stating the facts. The Agam style just got a major debuff. Retire now or die later. No cap. Shimon is keeping it 100 with our boy. He's like, yo, you're good, but you're still a rookie in this league. He doesn't want to see a talent like Gama get wasted. But Gama? He's just like, I still got my right hand though. That kid is built different. He's not here for the career advice, he's here for the smoke. Gama just went full philosopher on us, no cap. He's like, my sword is my life, and I'm ready to die for it. Period. He's not being tough, he's just being real. Shimon is looking at him like he's crazy. But that's the Agam energy for you. When you've got nothing but your blade, you don't care about maturing. You only care about the next strike. Shimon is officially a fan. No cap, he's like, anyway, thanks for the advice, you're awesome. He's flipping the script and offering to leak the enemy intel. This went from a stalker situation to a squat up real quick. Gama's just like, okay, tell me what I'm up against. The information war just started. And Shimon is the ultimate plug. The enemy list just dropped. Hyouga and Nakaizumi. No cap, these names sound like trouble. Shimon's like, they got some surprises for you, kid. Gama's ears perked up real quick. He's realizing that the island is full of more than just big sticks. There's some weird, high-level techniques waiting in the wings. The world of Gamaran is expanding, and it's getting spicy. Archery. No cap, bringing a bow to a sword fight is crazy. Shimon's talking about mad arrows that can snipe you from a mile away. Gama's looking at him like, wait, I gotta fight a sniper. It's a literal counterpick for a swordsman. Shimon wouldn't want to be in Gama's shoes right now. The difficulty just spiked to extreme. The Kyuzan style is out here throwing hands. No cap, it's a school with 0 weapons but 100% damage. Their leader is Daimaru Sakan, another young legend. He looks like he's built differently, for real. Chapter 7 ends with the hype train leaving the station. We got snipers, we got strikers, and we got our boy Gama with a broken arm. Let's see who survives the next round.